Today we're here with the BMW M1 and we're going to go over some cool and interesting features of this supercar. Let's take a look. The whole front end of the M1 is iconic in every way. It's got the period correct pop-up headlights and the iconic BMW kidney grills that feed air directly into the radiator and out the top of the vented hood. If you stare at a car long enough, you start to realize these quirky little features like the M1's asymmetrical windshield washer nozzles. 2 for the driver and 1 for the passenger. Moving on to the interior. This car has a slightly offset seating position where my feet want to be here and my hands want to be here, but in reality, they're all the way over here. And that's because the M1 was largely designed by Italians, and a trait of Italian cars of that period is to have a slightly offset seating position. I also love the very Italian sounding horn and the fact that it has a button on each spoke of the steering wheel. Here, listen to this. Just look at how crowded the door panel is. First, you have the mechanical wind-up for the window, just in case the electric one fails. You've got the door handle, speaker that works, and then this really goofy vent. And there's nothing attached to it. There's no AC or heat that comes out of it. It's just empty. It's just a hole in the door panel. And according to the owner's manual, it's supposed to dissipate air in the cabin. Yes. Though not necessarily a feature of the M1, the Becker radio can be found in many different cars, but I just thought it was really cool with the way it functions. Check it out. You turn it on using this dial. You adjust the volume too. You can manually adjust the channels by using this dial, or it has this really cool scanning feature by pressing this. And when it has perfect signal, this lights up. The M1 has 2 locking fuel filler caps, 1 on each side. Now the owner's manual suggests that you fill up both sides in a single fill up, even though the tanks are connected. This might just be the strangest feature on the M1, and that's this opening quarter window. Press this button and it turrets out like this, but it just opens to dead space. However, that's functional. It's so that mechanics can access the engine bay easier when they're working on the car. And in the engine bay, there is what looks like to be a fuel filler cap. However, it's actually the oil filler cap. And just so you don't make that mistake, you've got the dipstick right next to it. Pretty convenient, intuitive. And the last neat feature is the dual emblems on the trunk hatch. 1 here and 1 here. And that was to remind everyone that this was a BMW product because it looked like no other BMW ever produced.